Thank you for watching and welcome to the 2012 Greenbrier Classic. The buzz is palpable, the excitement is building. My name is Eric Hastings, and it's true, my job is to make sure you make the most out of your visit to the #1 stop on the PGA Tour. That's, of course, the Greenbrier Classic. Now, forthcoming, I've got concert information to share with you. I've got a few course do's and don'ts. There are a couple of rules we want you to adhere to, so that's coming up, as well as some special surprises and the must-have souvenir items. You can't just walk home empty-handed, and celebrity guests. Speaking of celebrity, take a look.
First of all, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jim Justice, and I surely welcome all of you. You're in store for a tremendous event. You know, I hope that you're able to stop and get a fried green tomato sandwich, but more importantly than that, I hope you're able to see just all the volunteers, all the genuine appreciation and love that they have for you being able to be here and enjoy this great event. It's going to be phenomenal. The field is unbelievable. The course is all ready. Everything's ready to go. I hope you have the time of your life and everything, and more than anything, I hope you experience love at the Greenbrier and that genuine feeling of appreciation and caring that we all have and appreciate in you being here. So lean back, enjoy yourself, eat an extra sandwich or two for me, and just have the greatest time of your life. Again, thank you so much for being here.
First 3 days I was here, and I just felt this is like home for me. I enjoyed the way people treated you here. And that's what I liked the best about the Greenbrier.
Welcome back, and thank you for watching. I've got some pretty important concert information to share with you. This, of course, is the Greenbrier Classic Concert Series, and it's important to remember your grounds badge is not your concert ticket. I think we have a graphic to help us out here. We've streamlined the ticketing this year. Here's what you need to remember. Each grounds badge comes with a concert ticket. One concert ticket is needed per person, per show. Now you'll know you have the right concert ticket because it's got the date of the concert and a picture of the artist on it right in the middle of the ticket. Seems pretty simple there. In any event, Wednesday, July 4th is Toby Keith with special guest Lionel Richie. Friday, July 6th is Rod Stewart with special guest The Fray. And Saturday, July 7th is the one and only Bon Jovi. More information is on the way. Stay with us. Although you are kind of a captive audience, but you know what.
Welcome spectators, or can I call you patrons, to the 2012 Greenbrier Classic. Well, at Augusta they're called patrons, you can't call them spectators, and I'm going to give you guys the accolades of being called patrons for this year's event. I hope you get a chance to come out and watch me. Well, I'm being greedy, but come out and watch. You've got an amazing field this year. If you've not been here before, spectacular views, spectacular hotel, and you'll see some spectacular golf. We thank you all very much for coming. It means so much to us. This is an amazing event that as a history, as a backdrop, quickly has become one of the most premium events on tour in a handful of years. Very hard thing to do considering the decades of tradition that most tournaments have had to build upon to get something. The team at Greenbrier, and you'll see them everywhere from the volunteers right through to Mr. Justice, have created something amazing. Get out there, sun cream and a hat, enjoy yourselves. Hopefully you'll get to see me smiling on the 18th again like I did in the inaugural year only a couple of years ago. Have fun. Thank you very much.
Whether you have attended the Greenbrier Classic in years past or if you're a newbie, I do want you to experience the best of the Greenbrier, and to do so, take a break from competition and step inside history as you take a walking tour of the historic top secret underground bunker. This is a one-of-a-kind tour that is not to be missed. This tour is so exclusive, a reservation is required, and you can get yours by stopping by the concierge desk in the main hotel. Oh, speaking of history, take a look at this. The Greenbrier is an award-winning resort located in the Allegheny Mountains of West Virginia. A National Historic Landmark, the Greenbrier represents 230 years of history with its classic architecture, exquisite interior design, carefully sculpted landscape, impeccable service, and outstanding amenities. In the early 1800s, visitors began traveling to this scenic part of the country for the healing powers of the Sulphur Springs. They began building a cottage community, and in 1858, the Grand Hotel, commonly known as the Old White Hotel, was added to provide additional guest rooms and a dining room. In 1910, the C&O Railway purchased the property, including the cottages and hotel, and that same year, construction began on the central portion of today's Greenbrier. After World War II, renowned interior designer Dorothy Draper was hired to completely redecorate the Greenbrier. During the height of the Cold War, the U.S. government built a relocation facility for Congress here. This 112,000 square foot bunker, although never activated, remained top secret for 30 years. Today, daily tours are offered of this one-of-a-kind facility. In May 2009, the Justice Family Group, led by Jim Justice, a third-generation West Virginian, purchased the resort and immediately began restoring it to its original grandeur. Most notably, the subterranean casino, expanded shopping venues, and restaurant options were all added in 2010. History was also made in 2010 with the inaugural Greenbrier Classic. Stuart Appleby took home the title with a score of 59. To learn more about this historic property, you can take a guided tour. The Greenbrier's archives are displayed in the President's Cottage Museum and maintained by our own on-site historian, Dr. Robert Conti. The resort boasts more than 2 centuries of famous guests, including 26 presidents, royalty, business leaders, politicians, and celebrities. The Greenbrier is a founding member of the Historic Hotels of America, proudly hosting guests since 1778. The Greenbrier's unparalleled history and timeless architecture reflect a commitment to this distinctive honor. I've got some good news for those of you on unlimited talk and text plans. There is a cell phone policy that was enacted last year, and it is in effect this year. which means you can bring your cell phone onto the course, but you have to keep it in the silent position. There are some rules. Let's go over them here. The device must be in silent mode at all times. Calls may be placed or received in tour-approved areas only. No audio or video capture is permitted at any time. No still photography is permitted during the competition rounds. Basically, that's Thursday through Sunday. Data use is permitted just about everywhere for web browsing, texting, or emails. However, data use is not permitted when players are in position to compete. Now, this is a new policy. Believe it or not, players are still getting used to having phones on the course, so my advice is don't use your phone around the players. Keep it in its holster and keep it on silent. This year, you can receive information on the Greenbrier Classic right on your phone. Text the word Classic to 888-777. You'll receive text messages about player news, concert information, special alerts, and resort discounts while you're on the property. Text Classic to 888-777 right now. And while you have your phone out, you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. The information rolls on as you get closer to the action.
There is a place where you can take a chance, take a stroll, take a swing, take in the view, or just take it easy. Where you can go back 150 years and return in time for dinner. A place where you can be one with nature or be one with yourself. Where a mountain road unwinds, and so will you. Find your wild and wonderful in West Virginia. Visit wvtourism.com.
You may not know he's a friend, but he is a friend because it's his job to make sure there is a wide selection of souvenirs and gifts to commemorate your visit here to the Greenbrier Classic. This is Al Lehrman, the Director of Retail.
Hello, Eric.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Great to be with you, too.
Always nice talking with you because you eat, breathe, sleep retail items.
I do.
You're like my wife's favorite person in the whole world, and that's true. Now let's talk about first location.
One, if anyone's been to the Classic before, they know that it's the Welcome Center tent. Right. It's the same size, same location, so right after you get off the shuttle bus, it'll be as you enter the golf course area. Very big tent. And then the second tent, which last year was at the 18th green of the Meadows course, now it's going to be a little bit more where the action is down in Founders Park, which is just on the 17th green of the Old White TPC.
So you got to step inside, take a little bit of a break, air condition, and pick up a couple of items while you're there.
Exactly right.
Works out beautifully. And let's talk about items. The most functional item, one of my favorite ones, you are holding right here.
Greenbrier Classic lanyard, which has our beautiful logo on our hunter green lanyard.
Got it.
And it holds the badge so that it'll stay protected.
Nice.
You'll be able to scan right through it and wear it. And I don't think it's going to rain, but just in case it does, it'll keep your ticket dry.
All right, now tell me what's next.
Next is, those of you who like to collect autographs,
sure.
We have the autographable golf ball.
Wow, this is so. I always wondered how they did that. They actually do autograph actual golf. It was very difficult.
I think only the golfers with very small hands can do that. But in this case,
he's been waiting all day to say that line. Excellent. In this case, yes.
In this case, any old Sharpie will do. It's a rubber material.
Okay.
And it's got the Greenbrier Classic logo, as you can see.
Nice.
Last year, we only had 500 of these, and they were gone by the second day.
No kidding.
So this year, we've ordered quite a few more. We also have the Sharpies available, of course.
Okay.
And we also will still have the pin flag.
And the show-stopping number, our final item.
Yes.
One of my favorites.
Our favorite new item.
Got it. What do you got?
Is the sport seat / walking stick.
I wasn't sure I was going to like this, but you brought this out. This is a cool little thing.
It is. It really is. And you can lean on it while you're watching the action.
Right.
Or if you prefer to sit, if you're going to be in place a little bit longer, just pop it open.
Easy to do.
Sit down and watch the action.
Nice. Comfortable, functional. I would actually buy that item. I didn't think I was going to, but I thought, nah, I actually would. Because it's lightweight, too. I like that, too.
It is. I'll set this aside for you.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure. Thank you
so much.
And I like doing that. This is nice, because usually I'm looking up at you.
Right.
This works out well. Thank you, Alf. Good to see you, man.
Appreciate that,
We'll be
Eric.
right back after this. In 2008, a classic was on the brink of extinction. 1,800 jobs would vanish. Overcoming the obstacles seemed impossible. Some said the Grand Dame couldn't be saved. In 2009, a new vision was realized. A new player would emerge. Over $200 million would be spent. A new casino would be built in less than 10 months. It would later be hailed as the greatest casino in the world. In 2010, records would be shattered on the PGA Tour. Skeptics were in disbelief. the energy was palpable, and the momentum unstoppable. In 2011, the Greenbrier re-emerged as the most luxurious resort in the world. Experience the Greenbrier's 230 years of history and opulent Southern hospitality, where here, the impossible is possible.